First at 5 o'clock this evening, friends and family are devastated after an Oklahoma singer died unexpectedly in his sleep just hours after his wedding. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Fulbright.
And I'm Jonathan Cooper. People who knew Jake Flint say he was one of a kind and a rising star. News on 6's Jordan Tidwell tells us how his loved ones hope his music will live on for many years.
Jake Flint's fellow songwriters say he was humble, a hard worker, and gave it all when on stage.
There's so much to offer, and it's gone too soon.
Brenda Klein was Jake's manager. She signed him after moving back to Oklahoma from Nashville, instantly drawn to him.
I wasn't even looking for anybody to sign, but I met Jake, and he was so impressive. And Jake Flint is one of those artists that when you meet, you never forget.
Jake wrote songs with music publisher Justin Peters. Justin says Jake would do anything for anyone.
That's what I loved about him. He actually cared about, like if he met you, he'd treat you like you were worth $10 billion.
He says Jake cared about music and was always listening and learning.
I never had any regrets with him because when we hooked up, it was life in the full.
Jake died unexpectedly in his sleep the night after his wedding. His wife, Brenda, says the pain of losing him so suddenly is unbearable. Bernie Nelson wrote with Jake and says he's having a hard time.
Someone that young, someone with that much talent, someone that had just gotten married, it just took a toll, and it made me reflect on the great talent that he is and the great person he was.
While Jake won't be here to play, Bernie says he and other musicians are going to make sure Jake's songs are always heard.
I can't do anything about the hurt. I can only tell you that the joy that he left a lot of people far supersedes the loss that we have.
In Tulsa, Jordan Tidwell, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.